In sport, well, our sports reporter Matt Chatterton has joined us in the studio. Matt, lots to whip through in quite a short time. Let's start with the All Blacks squad being announced.
Yes, so that
points.
came out. 32-man squad was named today for the Rugby Championship, which will begin later this month. I guess big talking point, Sonny Bill Williams is back in the team. He will join them on the 27th of August, immediately once he returns from the Rio Games, where he is playing for the New Zealand Sevens men's team, trying to win gold for the first time in Olympics history. And we've also got Julian Savea. He will be in the team. Damien McKenzie has missed out of the outside backs in place of Savea, who hasn't really been playing that well lately, but coach Steve Hansen is backing Savea to come right, I guess, in this tournament.
I thought it was fascinating to hear Hansen earlier tonight saying we'll get him into the culture and we'll get his confidence back. So there's nothing wrong with his work rate, there's nothing wrong with his fitness, he's just lacking confidence.
That mental,
yeah,
factor.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's look forward to the Super 15 final. The Lions, having dispatched the Highlanders and the Crusaders in consecutive weeks, but at home are travelling to Wellington to take on the Canes.
It's very interesting. The Lions have been playing some excellent rugby this year, very similar to what I suppose you see here in New Zealand. They love to run with the ball. They back themselves, which the New Zealand teams here like to consider they do well as well. So it'll be a tough task coming from Johannesburg over to Wellington and putting in a big performance. I mean, just look what happened with the Chiefs. They had just been over in Cape Town playing the Stormers, came back to face the Hurricanes and couldn't even score a try.
Yeah, they did the return leg, didn't they? They went there and back, whereas the Lions have been at home for weeks and they're only doing the one leg. I don't know.
It promises to be a good game of rugby if the weather holds up, and it is fine. Unlike the last couple of weeks in Wellington, and they get some good running rugby, it promises to be a spectacle, that's for real.
Yeah, Dane Coles, do you think he's going to make it?
Well, at this point, they are sort of hopeful that he will get to play. He improved over the weekend. He obviously didn't improve enough to be able to play in the semi-final, which the Canes obviously won. But he has got a whole week now, I guess, to recuperate. And they did say, even last week, that he would wear a rib protector if need be. So, I mean, he is the sort of man who will want to be playing in that final, and I imagine he'll do everything in his power to get there.
And the wonderfully named Ricky Talley has stepped up, hasn't he?
Yes.
Can we go to golf very quickly in about sort of less than a minute? Sorry, Matt. But Ryan Fox, I mean, it's wonderful that he won, but the thing for me is he fired a 9 under par, right?
Yes,
62 on his on the last round.
Equaled the course record at the Northern Ireland Open on the Challenge Tour, which is the second tier European Tour sort of tournaments. And he shot a 9 under and bit the field by 4 shots in the end. So quite a comprehensive performance, considering he's going right into the Rio Olympics this week. So good to see he's finding form heading into that. Jimmy Walker from America won the PGA Championship today as well. First time winning a major. He beat the defending champion and world number 1, Jason Day, by a shot. So congratulations to Jimmy, I guess. And also Lydia Ko finished in about a tie for 40th at the Women's British Open, which is another major on the women's tour. Aria Jutanagan won that by 15 shots over Ko, so she had a blinder.
Matt Chatterton, thank you. Our sports reporter, Matt Chatterton.